everyone, what's shaking, guys? It's Feldy bringing you another Clash of Clans video. Today we are hopping into what was a war that we lost by 2 with, and I wanted to show you a couple replays. Maybe you can get some strategies, some tips or tricks out of this, because I know we definitely learned a lot from this war. As you can see, the difference in this war came down to the top Town Hall 12 bases. So what I would like to do is show you, as I kind of pull up my notes here, I'm going to show you the attack from our number 1 on their number 4 and show you what went wrong, and then kind of show you 2 of their attacks of what went right. So Mike is an awesome guy. He's got really max level troops, max level base. Pretty much he's a beast, but let's get into this replay and I want to show you kind of what happened. So this guy, he's got a level 1 Town Hall 12. So obviously it's not super max, but here's what Mike decided to do was he brought with him E-Drags and balloons. Now, the pathing of this just did not go right. Now, I will say, I do think that E-Drags need to have a half-second quicker attack time. So, as you can kind of see, the pathing of these E-Drags, they were too slow. They kind of got in, and now this one's about to die. And he didn't really have good placement for getting the cutting troops to funnel in. Now he wastes 2 rages right off the bat. And now I'm usually okay with that because you want your kill squad to get in and really hammer them in. But the problem is the pathing again. Now those cluster of dragons went over down to here, and then of course they get bombed instead of coming over here to hit the town hall. So he sends in his Valks up top, and now the E-Drags have the drag to contend with and the multi-level Inferno. So they get caught on Dragon to start with. Now the multi-level Inferno has the guys locked on, and essentially the E-Drags are doomed from here on out. He has no heals, he can't get anything going. It's just a really, really tough area to get into. So he tries to throw his queen in, he throws that down, and there you go. So drags kind of go in, they start taking all around some of these buildings. The king, the hero, he's got level 45 queen and a 43 king and a 26 grand warden. So that obviously plays a big part in. They're not max heroes. He is a Town Hall 12. Meanwhile, this guy wasn't a fully upgraded base, clearly, but we should have at least gotten 2 stars on it, and that was a little disappointing. Now, you got to remember that pathing is critical when you're using E-Drags. You can't just spam them. You can't just spam loons. You got to make sure you're really precise with your placement. Now, let's go take a look at, let's see, which ones am I going to do? I'm going to look at this one. Their number 2 hit our number 6. Now, our number 6 only has a Town Hall level 2 Town Hall 12, the 2-star one, and he is very, very rushed in terms of the base layout style, but he loves war. He's a great attacker in war, so we love having him in. So Darkspawn's base just gets obliterated here by a healer boulder combo, essentially, with low-level heroes, 26, 29, and 13 again. And he had great placement with the spell timing of the eagle. He was able to get that, but if you notice, the siege machine actually gets caught right there. So we did decide to do random troops in every clan castle based on what we thought they would come in with. Now, the balloons were a really good strategy, except they couldn't get to the bowlers quick enough to take them out. We kind of thought they might be doing ground attacks based on, we were scouting their bases before, they like to use bowlers before, so you can sometimes get tendencies of what people are going to do attack-wise with their troops if you kind of watch them the 24 hours of prep time. They'll usually raid with similar troops around the time to try to practice, so that's always a really big tip. Otherwise, this guy literally just comes in and obliterates Darkspawn's base. Now, the bowlers are really, 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 really powerful at Town Hall 11. Even at Town Hall 10, they're really powerful. I just did a 3-star in Clan War Leagues, which I'll bring you probably tomorrow. And yeah, they obliterated this Town Hall 12. Obviously, his Grand Warden, his heroes, and the Siege Machine, and the hero abilities really, really helped as well. Having Darkspawn's base be pretty lower level walls, you know, you kind of say walls don't matter. Well, they do in war, because as you can see, you get picked on a lot easier, and it's a lot easier for the troops to funnel to get plowed over. Now, the last one that I want to do is show you number 2's attack on Misfit here. Now, this is a really popular base in Clan War Leagues and Clan Wars for Town Hall 12. I think it has been pretty good at holding up to 2 stars, sometimes 3 stars occur. But essentially what happens is the guy's going to kind of do the same thing, but he comes in with E-Drags, and he popped the Warden's ability right there with those wall wreckers, or the wall breakers, because that was really critical that he got into this base to kill that eagle, because he knew he needed to kill the eagle, the Inferno, the Expo, and the archer, or the air defense with his heroes and kill squad. So he's got these suicide heroes. His king obviously died up top. He was okay with that because he kind of cleared out a little bit of a path for the E-Drags to come in. Now he's going to clear out, trigger the Clan Castle troops, and now he starts his funneling on the left-hand side. Now, this was a really, really well thought out attack, because obviously you're going to need to path a little bit. You're going to need to kill the Clan Castle troops, and you really need to think through your strategy with your hero level. The wall level that you're attacking, what defenses are in there. So now he places the wall wrecker right on top of the most hefty storage, the Dark Elixir storage. It goes down. Now he's kind of coming in from the left to right, top to bottom to top here, along this side with the E-Drags. And with proper spell placement, you can really quickly get through a base like this, because they still will have that chain lightning hit. And now he's got his balloons that were in the Clan Castle, in the Siege Machine I should say, and they take out that Town Hall in no time. Although the E-Drags did take some damage, but there's enough of them left with the heroes to kind of get through. Now, he was unlucky that air defense wasn't targeted by his queen, but have no fear, there is a E-Drag that just comes and kills it. So we've got the Warden's ability still protecting the queen. We've got the healer on the queen still. Now, I will say, in war, having a healer is almost always a great idea. You will usually end up having more success with healers than you will with just any kind of kill squad. So, if there's one thing that you take away from this video, it's spell timing and placement, as Galadon always says. It's making sure you've got the right troops for the right base. You can't just spam whatever you think is going to work, or your favorite kind of attack. You got to really think through things. You have to have a plan B in place. That guy had his wall breakers down here to crush this little area, and he made sure that the Warden went down to pop their ability in case they were about to die, which they were. So they ended up getting 3 stars on us throughout this war. It was a really hard fought war. I will say they were more of an engineered clan, because their number 14 or 13, maybe it was even their last guy. Yeah, their last guy was a Town Hall 11, no walls, absolutely rubbish. I hate when clans do this. It's absolutely the worst thing ever. Really high level miners. He was able to go in and get a couple stars for everybody. So that I really do hate. That is one thing I really wish that Supercell would clean up. Keeping, not even just moving to the next town hall level. At this point, you have to build everything. They should have that in the game. You have to build everything. You can't upgrade a single thing until you build everything at least to level 1. At least that way you get everything. And in War, they definitely need to make sure that you use every single piece that you have. Having no walls in this was absolutely ridiculous. It's just an asinine thing. You know, you come in and you literally have a tiny cannon. Come on now. Like, that's really lame. So you get 6 stars to 3 stars. Of course, that's the difference in our war. So not only was that, but obviously we needed to attack better. But it's just one of those things that you got to start fixing that engineering, Supercell. All right. Anyway, I hope that you guys got some good tips and tricks out of this. Remember, healers, spell timing and placement. Good luck in Clan War Leagues. I will be bringing you some attacks and some great layouts tomorrow. Until then, Feldy, peace.